Woohoo! Good morning. We made it. Woohoo! Saturday morning. Thanks for showing up for some self-care QiGong. Oh, yes. Happy Saturday, everybody. Got a little bit of a cold here, so we'll do some good QiGong for when we have colds. All right. Oh, yes. Let's rub those hands together, warm up the hands. A little chilly in the house today, but a lot warmer than it's been. Noticing that warmth that's generated between the hands as we create movement. Qigong is a practice where we do inner alchemy, so we transform one quality of energy to another with intention. We use our movements, we use our breath, and we use the power of our consciousness. There's a tradition dating back thousands of years with many different forms and philosophies. I'm happy to share my version of Qigong with you today. Notice the breath, notice the heart. What a blessing, each heartbeat, each breath, sustaining our life. Let's make a fist with the hands. Let's stretch the fingers out. And we'll sync the breath. Inhale, make that fist. Hold the full breath. And exhale. Stretch the fingers. Notice the empty breath. Notice that full stretch in the fingers and the palms and the wrists. And we're going to inhale again and squeeze the fist. And hold that full breath. Hold that fist. Notice how that feels. And exhale. Stretch the fingers. We're helping synchronize our systems when we do stuff like this. So it might seem very simple, but there's a lot of impact to this. Inhaling, make the fist. Exhaling, stretch the fingers. All right, let's do one more. Let's rotate those wrists. Engage the elbows. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get those shoulders going. You can get them all going at once if you want. The idea is we're going to rotate the joints of the body to open up the meridians It's an area where we get a lot of traffic jams. You can really open it up by simple rotation of the joints. And if you're seated or standing, engage those hips however you can, engage those knees. And let's get the ankles. Yes, I have orange socks on today. And wiggle the toes. What's up, toes? Qigong is a time to notice our wholeness, our whole body, our whole being, our whole consciousness. And we're going to do some tapping. We're just doing the center of the chest. This is really good to boost the immune system. And if you have a cold like I do right now, it's a great practice to get the lymph moving. And also we're going to travel into the lung 1 and lung 2 points here. Great points to work with our respiratory health and well-being. And also in general, boosting the whole immune system. The lungs bring in fresh chi with each breath. What a blessing. And we release unneeded energy with each exhale. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And we'll stay here for a few more breaths. We're right in this region, soft area between the shoulder and the rib cage. You can go up to the clavicle and then straight down. We'll be getting lung 1 and lung 2 there. And one more breath. Yeah. I literally feel my nose more clear now because I have quite a lot of congestion. It literally feels clear right after that practice. So, yeah, yes. That's why we're calling this self-care Qigong. These are simple techniques we can use anytime to take care of ourselves. Yeah, thanks for the comments. Let's rotate the neck. So I hold a lot of tension in my neck. So what I like to do is a half rotation, like this. But you could, of course, do a full circle if you'd like. I'm going to do the other side. With these practices, we want to go where it feels good. We want to be guided by what feels good. There's a lot of practices that do no pain, no gain. That's great for certain outcomes and goals. But for here, we're doing no pain, yes gain, being guided by what feels good. I'm gonna take my scarf off. I was chilly, but now I'm definitely nice and warmed up. It's amazing how some intentional breathing and movement can warm the whole body up. And we'll do a little acupressure on the face today. So we're coming to the temples and we're gonna make circles. And if you have any kind of sinus congestion or anything like that, notice how these practices move the sinuses as well. And I'll go the other way. And traveling in towards the ear, right where this little, and pressing in there. Taking a nice breath. And we'll work down along the jaw. And then there's a point right in here. Press in there. And take a couple breaths. This is that point on the conception vessel. Then we're going to come to the other top of the mouth, right below the nose. This is a point on the governing vessel. Couple breaths here. and release. All right. Okay, let's do a little stretching. So I'll do some stretching here. We're gonna inhale the arms up. Oh, I hit the tree. My bad. Sorry, tree. Reach up. Take an inhale. Exhale, lean to one side. Inhale back to center. And exhale, you guess it, lean the other way. Inhale to center. We could turn a regular stretch into a chi stretch by syncing our breath. One more time, let's see if we can find a little more stretch, a little more lean. Oh yeah, bring it down. Okay, let's activate on the arm. So we come down the upper arm, up the inner arm. Activating all the meridians in the arm. On the outer arm, we have the yang meridians. On the inner arm, we have the yin meridians. And we're always seeking that balance like the yin yang symbol. We're at our strongest, get the other arm. Healthiest when we're balanced between our yin and yang qualities. Nice balance between what we're putting out in the world and what we're receiving back from the world. It's a good indicator of when we're feeling most imbalanced. Activate those meridians. All right, I think we'll move to some standing practice. So I'm going to reorient here and make your way to a standing position. Just take your time getting there. All right. All right. So just let's feel those legs. Let's feel the way the weight of our body pushes down on our feet. So bringing our awareness or consciousness down to the feet, rocking forward and backwards. This is self-care QiGong. So these are great techniques to take care of the self, keep the energy balanced and moving, and alchemize, changing the energy from one quality to another within us with our breath, our movements, and the power of our mind. Inhale into the tippy toes. We're going to drop down when we exhale. Engage the arms if you'd like. Whoa. Great way to clear energy out of the body, referred to as stomping the post. Now we will go into a flow. Inhaling, the arms float up in front of us. Exhaling, they float back down. Oh yeah. The arms become weightless, moving with the power of our breath. As high as our breath takes them, we notice the full breath before we exhale. And we notice that empty breath before we inhale again. It's called opening the flow. We're syncing our movements with our breath. And it's like we're opening a doorway into the energetic realm. We step through that doorway, and we're noticing sensations we may be too busy to notice in our daily life. But here in the flow, we can take time to appreciate the breath, appreciate the body, appreciate the simple, sustaining, life-giving truths that are ever present in our lives. One more time. Okay, now we're going to let our breath step us forward. You're stepping forward with your right foot. Your right hand will come towards your heart. Your left hand grounds. Now we come back to standing. Let's go over the mechanics here with the other foot. Left foot forward, reaching out. Left hand to heart, right hand to the earth. We're going to work with our heart energy here. We inhale. I'm sorry, we'll work on the breath soon. Let's work on the mechanics still a little bit more. Once the body understands the movements, the breath can synchronize more easily. So give yourself time to learn. As inhale as we step forward. Exhale as the hand comes to the heart. Ease. Good. So one more time on each side. Now when you finish your exhale, we're going to hold this posture like this. You know, do a few breaths. We're going to inhale up through the palm, facing the earth, and exhale out through the palm, facing the heart. We're going to let that earth energy channel through our bodies right into our heart. Inhaling up through the earth hand, exhaling out through the heart hand. This is an example of using our consciousness to move energy intentionally. We do this for ourselves, practicing medical QiGong exercises. And when we do medical QiGong healing, we can practice things like this on others to promote their health and well-being. Do a couple more breaths. Noticing more energy here in the heart. And last. As you finish that last breath, the arms can rest at our sides. We'll come back to standing and we'll shake it out. Okay. And we're going to inhale up and exhale. Hands come down. Fix on my shirt. Inhaling up, we're gathering energy from the heavens. Exhaling, bringing that heavenly energy down. Hands are facing the body. Self-care Qigong. So what we're doing is reaching up. We're gathering heavenly energy. You can think of the energy from the sun or other celestial bodies. And we're exhaling, we're directing that energy down through the top of our head, through our face, through our neck, chest, core, hips, our legs to our knees, ankles, all the way to the toes and down into the earth. That's our empty breath. And then we're going to inhale up. Full breath. At the top, we're going to gather. Let that energy build up between the hands. And exhale. Let's bring it down. Yin and Yang occur in relationship. We think of the earth as yin. We think of the heavens as yang. Our body is the bridge between the two, balancing energy from both heaven and earth. Each cell of our body is radiating with golden light as we infuse our entire being with heavenly chi. Woohoo! Feels good. Okay, let's do 3 more. Bringing down the heavens. And one more time. Oh yeah, heavenly chi definitely flowing through us, flowing through me more readily than before. So thank you for sharing that exercise with me. Let me do a time check. I don't have my clock set up. Okay, we got a little more time. Let's do an acupoint to close the session. So I'm nice and warm now. It's definitely chilly at the beginning of our practice, but QiGong has a great ability to warm us up. We're going to do an acupoint that's located in the elbow region. It's on the heart meridian. So what we do is we make a bend in the arm like you're flexing your muscles. And this is our roadmap to the point. So this crease here, we're going to come to the end of that crease and push in. You can move around slightly until you get that aha, oh yeah, that feels good moment with your own body. And that's where you want to be. And we're going to press in and open the arm. Noticing that congestion building back up from earlier when it cleared out. So we're just noticing, being yin and receptive to our body, to our physical body, our energy body. Where is our breath clear right now? This is good for clearing the heart channel. A lot of times in the winter months, we can get, the winter blues or whatever you want to call it. But this is going to help clear out content from the heart that is ready to be released. So we can access our joy state when appropriate, more readily. And you can try different amounts of pressure on that point, pressing in further or deeper, and releasing, relaxing the pressure, noticing the difference. What does your body request from you now in the amount of pressure? Keep pushing deeper, it feels good. Okay. Sometimes it can be really tender and you barely want to touch a point. So it's just going to depend what you're working on, what you're going through, what you're ready to do with that energy at this time. There's no right or wrong. We'll stay here for a couple more breaths. Yeah. And we want to do that point on the other side as well. Make the flex, find the line, get your roadmap, come to the end of the line, and open up. Sometimes the circling can be nice. Other times doesn't feel too good. So do what feels good. Adjust the quantity of pressure for what you need right now. And allow, become yin, noticing, receiving. Clearing the heart channel. Clearing emotional content from our present, past, potentially our future as well. Emotional content that we're ready to release. This will make space in the heart for the most relevant content to be experienced and processed, and make more space for us to experience, notice, to be joyful in the appropriate moments, and also to feel the suffering of life as well in balance with the joy. Okay, stay here for a couple more breaths. Excuse me. Oh. And we release from that point gradually. And then, shake it out if that feels good. Oh, yeah. Self-care QiGong. Thanks for tuning in today or catching the recording later. I'll be here all winter, Saturday mornings, 9 to 9:30, with some self-care techniques from QiGong. So feel free to tune in, invite your friends, and look forward to practicing more with you in the future. If you're looking for one-on-one sessions, I'm offering those online Saturdays from 10 a.m. on. It's a chance to get some intentional, focused Qigong work in. You can do exercises and or Qigong healing. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Great to see you.
Thanks, folks. Have a great day.
All right, you too, guys. Peace.